Alicia Turner. She is the Public Information Officer for the Tallahassee Police Department. Thank you so much for being with us. Can you tell us what happened here?
Well, what we know right now is our officers first receive a call for service just before midnight. And once they arrived, you're talking about 700 plus vehicles, over 1,000 people. And ultimately, it took hours to clear the scene. And we also needed help from the Leon County Sheriff's Office with their helicopter to get in and help safely disperse the crowd.
And how do you deter something like this when obviously people are just flouting regulations and the law?
I mean, right now, we're just asking for voluntary compliance. We know that people have been cooped up. We know people enjoy socializing and want to kind of get back to normal. But right now, that's just not something we can do. So we're asking for people in the public to try to do what they can to remain safe.
Okay. Alicia, I want to thank you so much. It's kind of astounding that folks are doing this, but we appreciate the work that you're doing. Thank you for being on.
Of resources and a lot of manpower and a lot of time to be able to come in and do this type of search.
The park is less than half a mile from where Lori was last seen off of Continental Court. She is 5 feet tall, 120 pounds with black dreadlocks. Members of the police and fire departments used chainsaws, ATVs, and canine units to look for Lori in the 64-acre park. It's an area they've searched 4 times before, but this time is different. It's their first grid search.
A grid search is just an opportunity to go inch by inch over an area, especially a very large area, making sure that we're able to comb through a lot of the different elements that we have out here.
The search began just 5 hours before the FBI announced a $15,000 reward for information leading to Lori's location. They are also putting up billboards like this one on your screen across Florida, Georgia, and Tennessee. Hill says efforts like those billboards and the search are especially important due to roadblocks investigators have run into.
The digital footprint and the fact that there's not much of that is certainly going to be the fact that, how long it's been since she's last been seen, last been heard of. All of those things make it very difficult to determine exactly what happened, exactly where she is.
I am Alicia Hill of the Tallahassee Police Department, and I would like to welcome you all to our press conference marking an important milestone in our ongoing efforts to seek justice for victims and their families in Tallahassee and Leon County. It's an honor to have you all here today as we reflect on the progress and promise of the Big Bend Cold Case Task Force. In 2023, the Tallahassee Police Department, Leon County Sheriff's Office, Florida Department of Law Enforcement, and the State Attorney's Office of the 2nd Judicial Circuit joined forces to embark on a journey to breathe new life into unsolved cases, to provide closure for those who have waited far too long, and to uphold the principles of justice that are the foundation of our community. With the establishment of the Big Bend Cold Case Task Force, we aim to bring together the collective expertise and resources of multiple agencies. We are proud to stand before you today to talk about what the task force has done so far, and we are even more proud to think about what the task force will do in the future. I will now bring Chief Lawrence Revel of the Tallahassee Police Department to discuss more about the formation of the task force. Thank you again for being here this morning.
The same type of break-in where people are using large objects, smashing windows in the front, going in, grabbing whatever they can in a very short amount of time and being able to get out.
Railroad Square Craft House falling victim earlier this month.
Unsettling, to say the least.
Co-owner Justine Spells says this surveillance video shows a man going behind the bar, taking some liquor but struggling to access anything else.
It's very possible that the same suspects are responsible, but again, all of that will come out in the investigation as we continue to determine what happened and who's responsible.
No arrests have been
made. Hey, Facebook friends and followers, this is Alicia Turner with the Tallahassee Police Department. We are so excited as the North Florida Fair is getting ready to kick off. It's something that family and friends in our area and in this community really enjoy. But here's the best part. The Tallahassee Police Department has a booth and it has a little bit for everyone. I want you to join us. Come on in as we take you around the marketplace where you'll get a chance to see all of the public safety agencies